You've heard the hype, right? AI voices sound just like humans. But do they really? I tested 5 free AI voice generators and, well, only one passed the human test, and the results might surprise you. Let's be honest here, nothing kills viewer retention faster than a robotic voice. You spend hours on a great script, perfect visuals, and then your voiceover sounds like a GPS from, I don't know, 2010. Viewers click away in seconds. So I set a challenge. Find 5 completely free AI voice generators, test them with the exact same script, and see which one sounds most human. Here are the 5 tools I tested. ElevenLabs, the industry favorite. Play.ht, which is quite popular with podcasters. Murf, used by YouTubers. Resemble, known for custom voices. And CapCut's built-in text-to-speech, which is completely free and already on your phone. So, I used the same script for all 5, just to keep things fair. It was a 30-second introduction about AI tools for beginners. No special settings, nothing fancy, no premium upgrades either. Just the free tier, right out of the box. Alright, let's start with Naturalness. Does it actually sound like a human, or is it more like a robot pretending to be one? First up, ElevenLabs. The free tier gives you about 10,000 characters per month, which is actually pretty generous. The voice, honestly, it's surprisingly natural. There's warmth, there's pacing, and you can even hear a bit of emotion in there. So I gave it a score of 9 out of 10. Next, Play.ht. This one is slightly more robotic, to be honest. The pauses feel a bit calculated, not really natural. So I gave Play.ht a score of 6 out of 10. Next up, emotional range. Can the voice actually convey excitement, curiosity, or maybe even urgency? Let's start with Murf. The free tier gives you 10 minutes of generation, which is pretty decent. The excitement is definitely there, but it does feel a bit like acting. Kind of like a decent audiobook narrator, but not quite a real human. So I scored Murf a 7 out of 10. Now, Resemble. It's very consistent, but honestly, maybe a bit too consistent. You get the same flat tone, whether the script is excited or somber. Good for corporate training, but not really ideal for YouTube. So I gave Resemble a 5 out of 10. Now, the practical question, what do you actually get for free? ElevenLabs gives you 10,000 characters per month. High quality, no watermark, Play. HT has similar limits, but with slightly lower quality. Murf gives you 10 minutes of generation, but leaves a watermark. Resemble is very limited on the free tier, really just best for testing. And CapCut is completely unlimited. No watermarks. But you know, the voices are better than GPS, but they're not winning any awards. So after testing all 5, here is the surprising winner for a beginner with no budget. CapCut. Not because it sounds the most human, it doesn't, but because it's completely free, no watermarks, unlimited usage, and already on your phone. You can start making videos today without spending $1. But here's the catch. CapCut's voices are good enough to start, but not good enough to build a brand. So here is my recommendation. Alright, phase 1, use CapCut's text-to-speech for your first 5 to 10 videos. Honestly, it's free, it's easy, and it lets you prove your concept without spending any money. Now, phase 2, once you've got an audience and you're feeling confident this works, it's time to upgrade to ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is the only tool that really passes the human test. The free tier gives you 10,000 characters to test out, and if you decide to pay, you can even clone your own voice. Here's the honest truth. No AI voice is perfect. Even the best ones, well, sometimes they mess up emphasis or just sound a bit off. But viewers care less about perfection and more about authenticity. A decent AI voice with great content will outperform a perfect AI voice with boring content every single time. So start with what's free. Upgrade when you need to, but whatever you do, just start. This is episode 2 of G's AI Lab Investigates. In episode 3, I'll test whether CapCut can really replace a $1,000 editing setup. Then, can you actually make money with faceless YouTube channels? And later, I'll dive into DeepSeek, Perplexity, Claude, and Lovable. Because honestly, my skills should evolve, and so should yours. Subscribe so you don't miss the failures, because I promise you, there will be failures. If you're tired of AI hype and want to see what actually works for a beginner with no budget, hit subscribe. Leave a comment. What AI voice generator do you use? I will investigate it as soon as I can. I am G. Stay curious, and remember, the best AI voice is the one that lets you start creating today. See you in the next video. Until then, keep your eye out for G. I'm here to help.